Hello everyone, how are you doing today? This is Mamita and welcome to my channel. In today's video, we're going to flip through this chunk journal, the biggest journal I have made so far with 4 signatures, and the size is approximately, or let's see, it's around 7 inches by 11.5 inches. So that's the size. And I'm going to do 2 parts of this flip through. One is without the narrative. So meaning we're just going to flip through with, I'm going to put maybe a bit of a music. And then the second part is a more detailed flip through where I explain and show you some of the ephemeras and other items that I have included in this journal. So let's begin with without the narrative. Okay. right? And now I'm going to share to you my process in making this journal. I think making the basic journal takes me a week because I'm still new somehow, and I still take time to figure out what pages to put together. And after I have created this, maybe another week for me to put together the ephemeras inside. The reason why it take me that so long, because when I come up with some ephemeras to decorate, I would flip through each of those pages and to see where is the ideal location of that piece. So this, I have lots of these fanciful, I call them fancy houses. They're made of cake boxes and donut boxes and product packaging. Cut them out, and I have made lots of them. And these are all those houses I made. So I have lots, and there's still a bin ready for my sewing and putting them together. That's the concept about the fanciful house. I love it. I love them. This is a cutout from a magazine, and to age it, I used the tea bags that I've collected, this type of tea bags, and following the tutorial from Natasha of Treasure Books, and using Mod Podge, I made some of it. You will see it in the other pages. I made also some magazine clips and use this technique in order to age the look. This one is a seal, of course. If you're familiar with it, it's a seal. I bought actually a seal from Temu, and I've made some. I still have some for use. And this one, and I didn't realize that when I bought the seal, that it doesn't come with the holder, but I was able to find some screw that fits very well to that holder. So when I make it, it provides the right weight for the seal. So I love it. I love this seal. And I'm gonna make more of that in my future journal book. This one, it's an inspiration taught by Natasha of Treasure Book. She's actually my favorite, and most of the things that I was making is derived from her tutorials. Stitching of the pages, I love stitching them, and I followed how she prepare the covers and how to make journal. Basically, I learned from her, and she's a great teacher. This one is from the book that I recently bought from Chapter and Pages. It's a coloring relaxed books, and you can tear this up. And what's nice I find is that you tear it up, and then on the back of each page is a quote, and then a space for where you can write your thoughts. So it's nice to tear them up. I edged them a bit and then put this as part of the journaling. Created these pockets, a double pocket, and this is a clipping from the newspaper. I've made quite a lot of, I reused quite a lot of envelopes from the letters and postcards I got. These are the tags that I created. The first, actually, one of the first projects I made. Similar to this one, these are those magazines that I aged, and they looked less glossy in that way. I learned this from Natasha as well, when you stitch. And I have a die cut made out of like a ruler. So I I made quite a lot of that as well. Greeting cards and envelopes. I ran out of thread here, so I thought, yeah, maybe just leave it there with seal it on the end part. Most of the things I'm using in this journal are book pages and old journal page notebooks. Again, and this is from the catalog of IKEA. I like those pictures, and the page is not that glossy, so it's, for me, it's ideal for my journals. I also use new decorative pages, and this one is a box of tea, and I just cut out the the name of the tea, and then created a background from my cardstocks. Children book pages, and this one, the flip top, is one of my projects also in the past, made of a whiskey box. And I've also have lots of these postcards. They're very nice postcards. I collected them. Like, I think I got quite a lot of those postcards from office school supplies I went into. They sell also nice postcards like that, but in bulk. So I get it, like, I think, if I'm not mistaken, I got it for around 85 pesos or something like that, for around 50 pieces. So it's a good thing for me. I'll explain a bit of these buttons, die cuts. I made lots of die cuts as well out of the cake boxes and donut boxes and product boxes. So it's nice to cut out their glossy. I like the box when they're glossy if I'm using them for things like this, like that, stickers that I print and cut. This is an old journal book. I made a booklet out of it. I could still put some papers on it, and just a postcard that my friend sent me. Here, another of those frame I die cut, and I made also quite a lot of this put together, covering the cardstocks with magazine pages and strips of my other papers and some stickers. But here, because I want this phrase to be shown, so I just put them upside down. This one is this paper. I think I've shown that in the past. This is actually when you have those brown bags, and then they have this like holder. You unfurl it, and then you get this kind of paper. There's another one in the next pages that I created like this. I just drop this on the cardstock, and then it looks very nice, and stitch them, and then there you go. And this I print and cut with my Cricut. So this is another project. I have seen this tutorial from Treasure Books, and I created also this napkin and tissue together and Mod Podge. And then you get this with Natasha. I think she uses a PVA glue, and you age the magazine image nicely with that. I think you can, no, I don't. This is also a cutout from die cuts. Some pages I decorate, collage, and some I leave blank, and I could show it to you later. Actually, this one I could use also similar to this and put it here like this. So those are things that I could add further on this journal. Have lots of this, just book pages that I cut and make small writing elements. You know where it's coming from, where it came from, I mean. And just to create contrast, I like the retro look. And then similar to that, you know, like this book page created with my dyed page and my tags there. And this I cut using my Cricut Joy, made out of whiskey box. I'm not the one drinking whiskey. I got it from somewhere. Yeah, I like this always, the feel. And again, that coloring portion. And I want to speak about this one. This is a paper clip, and I die cut it with some buttons. It is like a button, and I wanted to make a paper clip, you know, with a decoration, and I realized that this fits very well on the paper clip. So maybe I could postpone making paper clips out of, you know, other decorative elements and just use this one for the time being. And this is what another one of those unfurled paper rope from your paper bags. And this is the piece. I aged it also and used the tea bags to put together and stitch it. As you can see, my stitching is not the most perfect, and there's a lot of this thread coming out, but I leave it like that because it also creates that messy look. Okay, enough of my rationale. So you can use your, you know, stick paper and just stick it in anywhere and make it up as you go, as it says. Another clipping from the newspaper. I have this nice owl die cut, and I like this die cut of windows. I can show you this one because this is really lovely with a sticker, if you have a sticker like that. And this one, I have found a book and I could not decide which side I should be taking. So rather than make a decision, I just cut it and use both sides. Why not, right? This passport, this is like an activity for awesome kids. This is a sample that I made for them, so I thought that would be nice there. And these are small buttons as well here, so you cannot see. Small buttons there below. And then this one is I realized that the page is not I think I cannot see the full page. I just realized now. I'm looking at the camera, but I hope you can still see it. And then I cut this out from the newspaper. You know, there's a newspaper that has a color print, and I love them because it's matte, and you can age it also, similar to what I did with the tea bags. What I like with this design is that you can cut it and you could no longer see those prints in between. So that's a nice one. This is another die cut from the cake boxes. So when we celebrate, I keep the cake box. This, a tea box packaging, and you know what it is? Donut. I have lots of these flyers, like postcard thing given by the feast, and to cover the programs on the back, I just put my old journal notes there page. Okay, hold on, let me just fix this one. There you go. Oopsie, the sticker. I love this sticker. I'm selling such sticker on my store. And I could put that when I start journaling. I could put that. fix that in. So this is another post-it notes. Yeah, so in every clips that I make like this, on the back I just put, you know, the sticker ready for sticking on the pages. Again, a part of those journal book. This is the divider of the journal, and I like that it's already like a journal page, so I just need to add my journal notes there. Again, sticky notes you can put anywhere. This is again the postcards, and again the page and the tag. I forgot to put some ribbons there, and sometimes I would put a double pocket, old envelopes, and these, what is this code? I forgot the name, but you can put, you know, you can insert pages there. Like this is a brown bag of pandesal, and I just stencil some design there. Look, stenciling it. I think I'm going to stencil some of this empty space there. Rather than put anything in it, I would stencil it. But at the moment, I'm just quite happy with this, simple as it is. And this is another small fancy houses that I made. And this is my favorite image of all. Postcard. And I just created a booklet made out of my letterheads. I just covered the logos of the company. And put it back there. The washi tape is to protect it when I insert it because it got snug sometimes. This one is a brown paper. I think Natasha was doing is that she uses lotion, and another YouTuber I've seen, she uses olive oil. But either way, I have lots of that paper. It creates like a cloth-like silkiness texture. And this is also one of my projects. I followed Natasha. Brown bag, the bottom part of the brown bag, you just can stitch and then create a nice envelope, small envelope, similar to the one I have, the flyers, and also this magazine. No, this is not magazine. This is from the newspaper. So a lot of the newspaper I got is with the color print, so it's very nice. And this card. I like making cards like this, emboss the brown paper, and make a generic card to use, you know, anytime you need, like if you want to send happy Valentine's greeting, you can do so. Just clip it over there. Yeah. I'll be making more generic cards soon. And again, this whiskey box. And one of the projects I also followed from Natasha is really a good teacher. There you go. So this is my biggest chunk journal so far, and I hope you enjoy looking at those pages, and let me know if which one is your favorite. Thank you very much for staying with me, and I hope to see you in my next video. Until then, bye bye.
Hey, 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 let's go play. Hey, 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 let's go play. Yeah, 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 yeah.